The best five-star hotels in India don't just offer luxury. They offer something that most of the world's finest hotels simply cannot replicate. Genuine royal heritage, centuries of architectural history, and a scale of opulence that was built for actual maharajas and emperors long before it was built for guests. This is a country where floating marble palaces, Mughal hunting camps, and former royal residences are all legitimate accommodation options. 10 properties, ranked from 10 to 1, and every single one earns its place on this list for a different reason. Every room at the Oberoi Amarvilas has an unobstructed view of the Taj Mahal. That single fact positions it unlike almost any other hotel in the world. You wake up to one of humanity's greatest architectural achievements outside your window, and it looks different at every hour of the day. The property itself is built in a Mughal-inspired style that respects its extraordinary neighbor rather than competing with it. The interiors are lavish without being chaotic, and the spa and dining facilities operate at the level you'd expect from the Oberoi brand. For anyone whose India trip centers on Agra, there is no more logical or more memorable place to stay. The Leela Palace in New Delhi draws its design from the architectural language of Lutyens Delhi, the grand colonial-era city planning that gives the capital its ceremonial character, and layers genuine Indian royal heritage on top of it. The chandeliers, the artwork, the proportions of the public spaces, everything signals a property that takes its position in one of the world's great capital cities seriously. The dining program is among the strongest of any hotel in Delhi, and the service standard is consistently cited in recent reviews as exceptional. A flagship property in every sense. The Taj Lake Palace is one of the most visually extraordinary hotels anywhere on Earth. An 18th-century white marble palace built in the center of Lake Pichola, it is accessible only by boat. And that arrival, crossing the water toward a glowing white structure with the Aravalli Hills behind it, is one of the great hotel entrances in the world. The rooms and suites maintain the regal character of the original palace with genuine historical detail, rather than reproduction decor, and the setting ensures that the atmosphere is unlike anything a land-based property could replicate. It is one of those rare places that photographs cannot overstate. Set across 32 acres of manicured gardens and traditional Rajasthani architecture in Jaipur, the Oberoi Rajvilas offers one of the most complete luxury resort experiences in India. Guests can choose between opulent rooms, private pool villas, and luxury tents. The tent option, inspired by the royal camps of Rajput history, is one of the more distinctive accommodation formats available at this price point anywhere in the world. The grounds are beautiful enough to spend entire days exploring. The spa draws on Ayurvedic traditions, and the attention to authentic Rajasthani detail throughout the property is meticulous without feeling like a museum. Spread across 50 acres on the banks of Lake Pichola, including a 20-acre wildlife sanctuary where deer and peacocks roam freely, the Oberoi Udaivilas is one of the most ambitious luxury properties in Rajasthan. The architecture draws from the great palaces of the region. Domes, ornate courtyards, intricate stone carvings, and colonnaded walkways that create a sense of arriving somewhere genuinely monumental. The rooms and suites face the lake and the city palace. The spa offers holistic treatments rooted in Indian wellness traditions, and the overall scale of the property gives it a grandeur that even Udaipur's many extraordinary hotels struggle to match. Falaknuma Palace was built in 1884 as the private residence of the Nizam of Hyderabad. at the time, considered one of the wealthiest individuals on Earth. And the interiors reflect that history with complete honesty. The grand staircase, the Venetian chandeliers, the priceless art collection, the dining rooms set for formal banquets. This is a palace that was genuinely used as one, and the Taj Group's restoration has preserved that character without sanitizing it into a theme park. Arriving here by horse-drawn carriage from the palace gates is one of those experiences that puts every other hotel arrival in perspective. The dining experience in the original Royal Banquet Hall is exceptional. Rambagh Palace was the official residence of the Maharaja of Jaipur until 1957, and it carries that history with the quiet confidence of a property that doesn't need to explain its credentials. The 19th century architecture, the manicured gardens, the polo grounds, and the opulent suites. Everything here reflects genuine royal provenance rather than inspired by design. The Jiva Grande Spa is one of the finer hotel spa experiences in Rajasthan, and the fine dining options draw consistently strong reviews. For guests who want to sleep in a place where actual royalty lived, rather than a place built to evoke royalty, Rambagh Palace is the clearest answer in Jaipur. Umaid Bhawan Palace is unique on this list for one important reason. Part of it is still the private residence of the royal family of Jodhpur. The hotel occupies one wing of this vast Art Deco palace, completed in 1943, and one of the largest private residences in the world, while the Gaj Singh II, the current maharaja, lives in another. The museum on the grounds contains the family's vintage car collection and royal artifacts. The suites are decorated with original Art Deco furnishings, and the views across Jodhpur's Blue City from the palace grounds are genuinely spectacular. It is one of the most extraordinary places to stay in India, precisely because its royal status is not historical, it is current. Opened in 1903 and overlooking the Gateway of India and the Arabian Sea, the Taj Mahal Palace is India's most iconic luxury hotel and one of the most recognizable properties in all of Asia. The architecture blends Moorish, Oriental, and Florentine influences in a way that should be confused, but somehow produces one of the most beautiful hotel facades in the world. It has hosted royalty, heads of state, and cultural figures throughout its history, survived the devastating 2008 Mumbai attacks, and returned stronger. The sea-facing rooms, the multiple dining institutions within the building, and the impeccable service standard maintained across more than a century of operation make it a genuine landmark in every sense of the word. Amani Khas takes the top position on this list because it offers something none of the palace hotels can: complete wilderness immersion at the highest possible level of comfort. 10 tented pavilions, inspired by the luxurious Mughal hunting camps of the 16th century, sit on the edge of Ranthambore National Park, one of India's premier tiger reserves. The tents are genuinely palatial in scale and finish. The spa treatments are drawn from Ayurvedic traditions, and the twice-daily tiger safaris into the national park are operated with the kind of expertise and access that comes from decades of presence in the region. It is remote, it is deliberately small, and the combination of extraordinary natural surroundings with the most refined possible version of camp luxury produces a stay that is completely unlike anything else in India, or anywhere else. Hit subscribe if this was useful, and see you in the next one.